Hello everyone. Today we will be explained about our project on IoT based home automation system which we have built under EMERTXE IoT internship program. Our team consists of 3 members. Varun V. Hegde from AITM Bhatkar, Kartik Madhav Naik from MIT Mudbidre and myself Sunita Madhav Naik from AITM Bhatkar. We have built this project together under the guidelines of Jayalakshmi ma'am. The contents of PPT are basics of C, C++, embedded system, IoT, tools used in project and about project, project screenshots and conclusion. The main objective of project are easy and comfortable controlling of home devices using smartphone from any place. In the first week, we learned about basics of C language. C programming is an essential tool for Arduino code. C, it is a general purpose language. It is applied and used effectively in various domains. It is a free formatted language. Efficiency and portability are important considerations. Library facilities play an important role. C is used in system software development, embedded software development, OS kernel development, firmware and middleware and driver development, file system development and many more. Next, structure of a simple C program is as shown in the slide. As include is a directory of preprocessor. Preprocessor directive tells the compiler to preprocess the information before the compilation starts. Int main represents that the function returns some integer even 0 at the end of the program execution. 0 represents the successful execution of a program. The main program, it is the program which is first called by the compiler and within this curly braces replaces the body of the program. Printf is the simple format statement and return 0 is the program termination. Moving to the next slide, here we can see the data types. The basic data types in C are int, float, char, double and derived data types are array, pointer, function. And user-defined data types are struct, union, enum. Then flow control statements. Flow control statements in C are if else, switch case, for while, do while. Then operators in C are arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators and assignment operators. Then array. Array are defined as a collection of a similar type of data items stored at contiguous memory locations. And pointers in C language is a variable which stores the address of another variable. This variable can be type and int, char, array, function or any other pointer. Next, introduction to C++. The C++ was invented by Bijanis Shastrovs in 1979 at Bell Laboratories. C++ is a statically typed, compiled, general-purpose, case-sensitive programming language that supports procedural, object-oriented, and generic programming. It adds many new features to the C language and is perhaps best thought as a superset of C. Applications of C++ are video games, high-performance financial applications, graphical applications, simulations, productivity or office tools, embedded and real-time software, audio and video processing. An object is a real-world entity which will have state and behavior. Object is an instance of a class. Object also comes with its own identity. Then access modifiers. Access modifiers are used to set the boundaries or accessibility of the class members. And constructor. Constructor is a special member function of a class that initializes the object of the class. Constructors initialize the value to object members after storage is allocated to the object. The four fundamental concepts of OOPS are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance and polymorphism. Simple code for C++, here we can see hash include isostream, int main, cout, hello world and return 0. We can see in right side a file header. A header file is a file with extension .h which contains C function declarations and macro definitions to be shared between several source files. There are two types of header files, the files that the programmer writes and the files that comes with your computer. There are two types of header files, the files that the programmer writes and the files that comes with our compiler. And next, preprocessor directive and start of the program and program termination. In between start of the program and program termination there is a statement. So now next topic, embedded system, is explained by one of our teammate Karthik Naik.
Myself Karthik Naik. I am going to explain embedded system. Embedded systems. An embedded system is a combination of hardware and software which is designed to do specific tasks and some other works. Embedded system has three parts: hardware, firmware and the software. Embedded system have peripherals such as serial communication interfaces, synchronous serial communication interfaces, universal serial bus. It can be categorized into four types: standalone, real-time embedded system and networked embedded system and mobile embedded system. Standalone embedded system, these are independent system which works by themselves. They don't depend on host, for example MP3 players and calculators. For real-time embedded system, these systems are strictly time specific, which means these embedded systems provides output in particular time. Example, traffic control system, military and medical usages. For networked embedded systems are connected to a network which may be wired or wireless to provide output to the attached devices. Example, ATM machines, home security systems and etc. For the mobile embedded systems, these systems are small and easy to use and require less resources. For example, MP3 players, mobile phones and digital cameras. We have to explain about IoT, Internet of Things. The network of physical objects that contain embedded technology to communicate and interact with their internal status or external environment. IoT architectures, they are categorized into sensing layers, network layers, data processing layers and application layers. So next topic is explained by one of our friend Varun Hegre.
Hi, it's Varun Hegde from IIT EMERTXE. My friend Karthik and Sunita were explaining the above concepts of C, C++, and embedded system and IoT. Here I am explaining tools used in the project. We are mainly using four tools, which are Arduino IDE, PiximLab, Null Emulator, and Blink IoT app. Uh, Coming to Arduino IDE, the Arduino IDE is a development environment. Is an open source software which contain a text editor for writing the code, the message area, text console, a toolbar with the buttons, functions, and a series of menus. It contains Arduino's hardware to upload the programs and communicate with them. It is mainly to communicate with the hardware of Arduino. PiximLab is a real-time emulator which is development board which is integrated with P MPLAXB, AVR, GDB debugger. PiximLab supports some Pixim microcontrollers and some SimWare microcontrollers. PiximLab supports several devices, spare parts that can be connected in the to the boards for the simulation. Arduino Uno. Arduino Uno is a low-cost, flexible, easy-to-use, programmable open-source microcontroller that can be integrated to various electronic projects. This board can be interfaced with other Arduino boards, Arduino Shields, Raspberry Pi, and can control relays, LEDs, servos, and many more things like motors and other outputs. Blink IoT. Coming to Blink IoT, we need an interface to communicate with the online and the offline thing. For that, we are using the Blink IoT app, which allows to create one or more project. Each project can contain graphical widgets like virtual LED buttons, virtual LEDs and buttons, values display, and even testimonial and other interactive things with one or more things. Project home automation. We are doing the project on home automation. Here we are covering on three topics. We are covering on light dependent register, temperature control system, water tank control system. Coming to light dependent register, we are using light LDR sensors to control garden lights on the basis of light intensity of the light. Depending upon the intensity of light, the intensity of emitting lights will be controlled. Coming to temperature control system, to control the switch of the heater and cooler remotely. If if the temperature exceeds 35 degrees Celsius, and the heater will be cut off. Even if it exceeds the 35 degree benchmark, automatically the cooler will turn on. In water tank control system, we are using a 2000 liter water tank to control the inlet and outlet wall remotely. Switching inlet wall on, the volume of water in the tank drops below 2000 liters. The switching it switches on the switches of the relay. Similarly, vice versa. Uh, uh, if the water comes below the threshold value, the inlet valve will be turning on. Here we have the pictures of the actual project which we did in the classes. Here in the first, we are here to see the heater the thing. If the when the inlet valve is open, we can see the actual output action happening. Thank you. If you want to contact us, we can you can just email us and uh, contact with us. Thank you, Emergy, for giving a great opportunity to get a good type of internship in you.